What's going on, guys? Aero here, and welcome back to another video. Now in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC and potentially who the last ever DLC character for Fighters Pass 2 could be, as we've got a leaker here who might have actually given us a lot of these characters and hints about a lot of the stuff that's part of Fighters Pass 2 ahead of time all the way from the beginning of the year, and a lot of people are talking about this again because it seems like maybe this person may have actually had some inside information. So this is all coming from a 4chan post that was posted way back in February that claimed to have a lot of information about Smash characters, and of course at the time whenever something like this randomly pops up on 4chan or something like that, people would just ignore it and assume that it's fake, but it looks like a lot of this stuff is now kind of turning out to be true, so a lot of people are going back to this and thinking, hey, maybe this person might have actually known some inside information. And I mean, we've seen kind of stuff like this happen from time to time. While 95% of the stuff that comes out of 4chan is usually fake and made up, there have been multiple times in the past where real stuff that is legitimate has been posted on 4chan, and we've later found out that it turned out to be true. So in terms of this leak, way back in January, somebody uploaded this to 4chan with a picture of rapping Mario and said, I just want to be one of the greats bros, I want to be up there with the ESRB leaker, I don't have anything that I can show without compromising the identity of my source, but I'm tired of staying silent, and then they gave a whole bunch of information. So the first thing that they said was, the next character will be revealed around this time next month, not in a Smash Direct, but a Nintendo presentation nonetheless. Now keep in mind, this was posted on January 26th, 2021, so within a month from that, we actually did get that February Nintendo Direct. It happened on February 17th, I'm pretty sure, and we did get a brand new Smash character, so that turned out to be true. They also said that this character will appease both audiences in the East and the West, but it won't break the internet, and a fair amount of people will be angry at their inclusion. And of course, the Smash DLC that was revealed inside of this Nintendo Direct was none other than the 2-in-1 girl duo of Pyra and Mythra, and this makes a ton of sense to what this person was saying. Pyra and Mythra coming from a JRPG game, of course the Japanese audience loves their anime characters and they were very happy with having Pyra and Mythra in the game, and Xenoblade is kind of fairly popular in the East as well. There's a lot of people who love Xenoblade. Some of you guys might know that Xenoblade Definitive Edition is actually my favorite game of all time, so I really love Xenoblade as well, and Xenoblade 2 being represented in Smash was really like the only thing that I wanted, so I was actually very happy at their inclusion. But they were also right about how a good amount of people will be angry at their inclusion, because if you were on Twitter or if you just went online, you definitely saw a lot of people that were kind of just upset about these characters, some people who didn't even know who Pyra and Mythra were, so it does make a lot of sense. Then the next thing that they said here is the next character is a less expected rep from a beloved third-party series which is already in Smash. Many people thought that this series would receive more representation in the base game, and of course the character that turned out to be after Pyra and Mythra was Kazuya from Tekken, and this also applies to what this person said. This is definitely from a beloved third-party series. I mean, a lot of people really love Tekken, it's been around for a very long time, and it is already represented within Smash Bros itself. We already did have Tekken represented because of the Heihachi Mii Fighter costume, and they also said here that many people thought that this series would receive more representation in the base game, and a lot of people did think this because we actually got the Heihachi Mii Fighter costume way back in Smash 4 when I think Ryu came out, so we already did have Tekken represented inside of Smash for a long time, so a lot of people thought that with Smash 4 having the Heihachi Mii Fighter costume, maybe with Smash Ultimate we were just going to have a Tekken character already in the game from the base game, which didn't turn out to be the case, but then we got Kazuya, so it does apply to what this person was saying. Then after all of this is when it gets kind of interesting, because they say here the final character, which they put in quotes, is a Capcom character from a game that doesn't involve action. So there's really not any kind of character like that I can think of besides Phoenix Wright. Like, Phoenix Wright is the only Capcom character that I can think of where it comes from a game that doesn't involve action. If you guys know any, you can let me know, but like Phoenix Wright, of course, as an attorney character, like a lawyer character, that's the only one that makes a lot of sense to me. And I know that Phoenix Wright is a character that a lot of people have wanted. He's always trending whenever we get like a new Smash character or a Nintendo Direct announced, so it would be a pretty cool character to have to end off the Fighters Pass. But here's where it gets really interesting with the specific information, because they said here Dante is a Mii costume LOL, and so is Monster Hunter. Now keep in mind, this was all coming out back in January of this year, so way before any of this stuff was even announced, and that of course did turn out to be true. Then after that, they said here the second Fighter Pass has a bonus character from Zelda, which will release alongside or shortly after the Capcom character. Now this is pretty big because it has been recently rumored that there is going to be an extra DLC bonus character with Fighters Pass 2, and this is coming from Nintendo's website. I actually did make a video about this and talking about how this DLC character could be like and how people think that it's going to happen. So if you haven't seen that video, there should be a little eye up in the corner right now if you want to go ahead and click to watch that video, but I'll also put it in the outro of this video if you want to go and watch it after you're done watching this one. But yeah, a lot of people have been thinking that maybe there could be an extra bonus character like how the Piranha Plant came with the first DLC pass, like right before that came out. And a lot of people do think that this is probably going to come from a series which is already represented inside of Smash. So they are saying here Zelda, which would be that. So because of that, they're probably not going to have a stage or music or anything like that. It's probably just going to be the character. And I'm assuming if you bought Fighters Pass 2, you're going to be able to get the character for free. But I guess if you didn't buy it, then you're probably going to be able to buy it separately for like $5. So that's probably how it's going to work. So it is kind of interesting how this person is mentioning this before like all these rumors were even coming out about the extra DLC character. And finally, the last part about this leak is kind of interesting because it says here, there will be no Fighters Pass 3, but there will be a playful statement in the final presentation saying not to be surprised if more content randomly drops. Companies and studios I know are involved with the rest of Fighters Pass 2 and beyond. Activision, Epic, Game Freak, Sega, Valve, Capcom, Microsoft, Monolith, Bandai Namco, Steel Wool, Arc System, and Konami. Please take a heavy note that these can range from costumes to spirits to stages and to characters. Don't take every company listed here as a confirmation for their series getting a playable character. And that makes a lot of sense. I mean, obviously you named a ton of huge third-party companies there, so it makes a lot of sense. Basically, they're saying here, don't expect like fighters from all of these companies, but most of them are probably going to have some type of content get represented. And so they're basically saying here for their final statement, as far as concrete fighters that I know after the Zelda one, I know for sure that the final one will be Waluigi. Yes, I know that Sakurai is breaking his own rules, but I heavily suspect that a Fortnite guy will be one of the first ones after Fighters Pass 2. I don't know for sure. And then the last statement that they have here is I will not be returning here, and I probably won't be getting any more info unless this post goes under the radar. I'm familiar with the beckons for visual proof or concrete statements for future notice as they are both risky in their own regards. I know that I'll be vindicated once my timeline plays out exactly as written. See you all later. So reading all of this, it looks like that this person is saying that after Fighters Pass 2 ends, there isn't going to be like a Fighters Pass 3, but it also isn't going to be like the final DLC for Smash Bros. He's essentially saying that characters are just randomly going to be dropped now into Smash, which let me tell you right now, if that actually happens, that would be so amazing. I think that this would be the perfect way to go about it, to be honest, because they really shouldn't just stop Smash Bros. DLC. Like, they make so much money off of Smash DLC, it would be dumb for them to just kind of stop it, but I do imagine that the Smash team and Sakurai are probably kind of tired of it and working on Smash for so long. So if that's the case, then definitely just give them some time off, let them work on another project, give them a good break, but then like have just content randomly dropped in Smash Bros whenever they want. Like, can you imagine just like forgetting about Smash Bros after a while, and then like it's like E3 2023 and nobody's really talking that much about Smash anymore, and all of a sudden like the direct opens up with a Smash character and it turns out to be somebody really crazy? Like, it would just be so cool because everybody would be so confused and also so excited because we'd be like, wait, I thought that the Smash DLC was over, we're still getting more, how is this possible? Like, it would be so cool. So I think that that's what they should do. Instead of having like a discrete amount of fighters like with a Fighters Pass again, just have random amounts of characters be randomly dropped, because that way then they don't have to force like an extra 6 or 7 characters, but that way even if they just have like an extra like 2 to 3 characters, it still feels like we're getting something. Even just one character every year would be kind of a nice little treat and an extra surprise. And so that's pretty much all the information that this person had said. And of course, keep in mind, this was said all the way back in January, and a lot of this stuff did turn out to be true. Of course, they did give kind of some vague statements about the Pyra Mythra one, as well as the Kazuya one, but they both were true statements that did turn out to be completely true. And then the specific stuff did turn out to be true as well, like how Monster Hunter and Dante are both going to be Mii Fighter costumes, because a lot of people thought that both of those were going to be playable characters. So the fact that this person had said that, and it did turn out to be true, is also a little bit kind of fishy. And so, I don't know, I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see how all this plays out. They said that Waluigi is gonna be the last ever character after like Fighters Pass 2 with the bonus characters, which just sounds so crazy. But then again, Nintendo and Sakurai do know what the Nintendo fans really want, and I'm sure they are aware of how many people were disappointed and really did want Waluigi, so maybe they could do it. It's just kind of weird though, because we never had an assist trophy become a fighter within the same Smash game. We've seen characters get promoted inside of like the next Smash game. Obviously, Little Mac was an assist trophy back in Brawl, and then he became a full-on fighter in Smash 4. And then with Isabelle being an assist trophy back in Smash 4, she became a full-on fighter with Smash Ultimate. So it is possible for like Waluigi to become a full-on fighter in the next Smash Bros game, but never within the same game itself. So if he's actually going to be a playable character in Ultimate, I'm actually pretty excited to see how that's all going to play out. They also did mention a Fortnite DLC character, which I know sounds ridiculous, but at this point, Fortnite is so big that can you really be surprised if they do end up putting a Fortnite character into Smash? Like, it honestly would not surprise me. Like, we got Chun-Li inside of Fortnite now. We got Master Chief in there. They put Ariana Grande in there just a few days ago. Like, what are they literally doing with Fortnite now? It wouldn't surprise me if they're just like, you know what, let's put Fortnite into Smash as well. It's become kind of like a really big crossover type of game as well. And so yeah, there you go guys, that's pretty much all the information that we have from this post. It's just really fishy how this was posted way back in January, and a lot of this stuff is turning out to be true exactly how it was written. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to click that like button, and also comment down below and let me know how you guys feel about this. How do you guys feel about this post? Do you think that this person may have actually had some inside information? How would you feel if Phoenix Wright and a bonus Zelda character would be the final characters for Fighters Pass 2? Who do you guys think that bonus Zelda character could be? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. If you're new to this channel, then please be sure to subscribe. I'm definitely going to have some more Smash Bros content in the future, so definitely be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Click on that bell to become part of the notification squad. Go follow me on Twitter at Aero so you can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon and Smash Bros and Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.